Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game form. What you got?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Reddick is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop, Alex.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. High pop up. Number 13 in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Matt Kemp.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Kike Hernandez. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Three runs already home here. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The 2-2. Popped him up. White in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. White is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. That's high and off the plate, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 8, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Bellinger at second. Puig at first. 2 out in the inning. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Chopped weakly to the left. 2 is left. Machado. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit hard on the ground at first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
In now, Tyler White. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Walker Buehler, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Manny Machado now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Gonzalez for one, on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
1-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 3-0. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 13. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Sliders in for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bellinger over at second. Puig on at first with 2 down. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is there. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Walker Buehler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. There's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Third baseman, number 8, Manny Machado.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch. And he takes ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Two balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-0 count. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler White. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, captain Martin Maldonado.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez ranges to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 0. Digging in once again, number 13. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
Fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter.
Here's the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He doubled his last time through.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
A strike, and it's 2-1. To short. Taylor's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Evan Gattis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. and this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Brad Peacock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Austin Barnes.
He's set and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he throws it away. Throw won't get him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Ready once again, Walker Buehler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Popped him up. Gurriel is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes, 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a strike. Barnes takes his lead at third with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Matt Kemp would be next. Men on third with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it one away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. One out and a runner on second base. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tyler White will bat next. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well, that's it.
Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 delivery. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 1. So here's Matt Kemp now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Matt Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Missed with a slider. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
number 13, will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the left field line. Kemp is in pursuit, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Now another 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
In now, Kike Hernandez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded to short. Bregman has it. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder, Odie.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one. And he lays off again, ball 3. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike now. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. In there, 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, runners back. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2 ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first base. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Digging in once again, Walker Buehler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Astros 1. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. Number 3 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in Chris Taylor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Manny Machado now, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 5-1. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Daniel Hudson.
Here's George Springer, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's a perfect 3 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Here's another 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4 if Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
74. Kenley Jansen.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Count 2-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Tyler White, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Reddick on third. Bregman on second. Gurriel is over at first with one away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Tyler White will bat next.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Last strike now for Houston. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.